the fuck did they just tow his fucking car? I am livid. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I went down a mini rabbit hole. I watched some of the clips I'm about to show y'all. Some of them I'm about to see for the first time. I just went ahead and gathered them. But the lady went on a date. Basically, she drove separately. His car got towed. She had to take him. Also, come to find out, he still got a wife. He got kids. He called the wife on FaceTime, I think, to prove he had a wife and to show the wife he was on a date with her. There's a lot of times that, for me, this date just wouldn't have happened, period. I am going to do my best to just let y'all see the story unfold. And I tried to keep it in as much of an order as I could. You can always speed up the video with the 1.25, 1.5 speed, 2x speed, whatever you got to do. But she does play a voicemail that he left. She also has some video of him. She does not look pleased with him and he catches it. But I don't know. Like, this is just, I don't know. Let's watch it together. I don't know. This first one is how she went viral. I don't know if this kicked off her story time, but I just know that's what TikTok put in my FYP.
I'm on a date and his car just got towed. I'm just so fucking stressed. Girls, so I ended up taking him to go get the car or whatever. He was like, I'll wait to go get it tomorrow. I said, sweetheart, this is not Atlanta. This is Alabama. And I think it was 160 last night. I was like, tomorrow it'll be 260 or double. And so I'm aggravated. I'm just listen, he did not want to go and get that car. It wasn't even his car. That's the goddamn gag. Story time. I have a whole story to tell. I'm stressed. I just cannot believe shit like this is happening to me. We got to do a story time, y'all. It wasn't even his car.
His car gets towed. You try and take him back to get the car, but it's actually not his car. I think she's gonna say later they had to sign the car over to her. I think that's when he FaceTimed the wife. I'm not sure. It's too much already for these part ones, part twos, part threes, part fours, and all that. Don't forget, you can just speed it up.
You know what? My dating life is something else. And it's very entertaining. And I think it'll be entertaining to you guys. All right, so let me start off like this. And I'm going to do it in parts or whatever so that y'all can really marinate this information. Because you know what? I need to start using my women intuition. Okay? So if you're a girl, can you follow me? If you would like to see more of me, can you follow me? If you black, can you follow me? Can y'all follow me? I'm a single mom. I'm a nursing student, and I need some money. And I'm trying to create generational wealth. I'm trying to get out of the hood. You feel me? Anyway, so let me come on with the story. So this is how I met him. I met him because his granddaughter and my daughter went to the same Circle K. They just graduated. I posted it. Y'all see the graduation. Anyway, so we went on a couple of field trips together, so it's like it ain't like I ain't never seen the dude before. And I noticed him noticing me, and I think, hey, how you doing, Papa? He ain't that old. He ain't never 44, and I'm 36, so perfect actually. However, I seen him at Circle K, which is a gas station for those who don't have a Circle K in their state. It's a gas station. And he came into the gas station, right? And so he had his granddaughter with him. She ran up to me, hey, Victoria's mom. And, I'm giving her a hug. And, I miss my babies. And, give her a hug. Hey, girl. And, he's, we chopped it up a little bit. And we spoke about the schools that we were sending our babies to. Anyway, so, we chopped it up. He was like, man, I owe you for that information. He said, what, I need you to help me out with that. What I need to do. I said, you got $1,000. You got $1,000. And so I'm joking or whatever, just shooting the shit. And so he walk out this, it was, I think it was card only, and he had cash. So I was like, I got it or whatever. And so he took his grandbaby. He was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, 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 I got it. And he went to the car. And let me hurry up because I don't want to get past 3 minutes. Part two.
It was card only and he had cash. Y'all, it's harder to find someone carrying cash nowadays than carrying their card. I'm calling a red flag already. I'm calling a red flag. I'm trying not to be too harsh on either side because I'm telling you what, I just feel like there's some red flags coming from both sides. But I feel like we should be able to see how we got here with him getting his car towed and then not being able to get his own car. Okay, this is where things may seem like they're starting to get out of order. So just stick with the whole story. But sometimes she responds to comments. Sometimes she does her part ones, part twos. I tried to keep it in order. Just stick with it. The story, for the most part, should come together.
I parked on the street because I know after 5, parking is free. And, this is a place that I thought he was familiar with, so I thought he knew. Okay, this is part two. Um, and I'm gonna keep the videos at 3 minutes, like I said, so y'all can marinate this information. And then it kind of was it was energy draining. So that's what took me so long. And I had a lot of stuff to do today. Yeah, I know I'm getting my career started. So I had a lot of shit to do. Anyway, so he went out the store or whatever. So another dude came in. He was like, I guess he seen him trying to holler at me. He was like, well, if she talk to him, she gonna talk to me. And he was fine as fuck. But he was 54. So I gave him my number or whatever. And he said something crazy. I was like, yeah, no. Anyway, so he came back in the store. And when he came back in the store, he was kind of looking because when he first left out, I didn't give him my number or whatever because I was like $1,000, da da da. So I didn't give him my number. So he came back in, and he acted like he was missing something or something. I don't know. And so I looked at him and he looked at me and I was like, "What you want, my number?" And he was like, yeah, because I need to get that information. And he was like, you cute or whatever, we need to hang out, da da da. So I'm like, cool. So I shot him my number or whatever. So my phone had went dead. So when I got home, I charged it, the message popped up. So he was like, let's go to Up Down. Up Down is like a little place in downtown Birmingham on the south side. And it's like got adult size games or whatever. And so I'm like, cool. So I'm chopping it up with him through text message or whatever. He's like, can you be ready by 8? And I was like, okay, I'll be ready by 8. And then he had moved it back to 10 because he was like, yeah, because I got to get some stuff situated. And he was like, I need you to understand me. And he just went into this little rant of, I gotta talk to you about some stuff because I need to know if you want to deal with a nigga like me. And I'm from Atlanta and I ain't none of these Birmingham Beltsman niggas. And I'm just like, what you gotta tell me? I said, tell me now. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, tell me now. And then, and before that, hold on, I'm going too fast. He was like, how we gonna do this? Am I gonna pick you up or you gonna drive? I said, I would love to be a passenger princess. But after he said he had something to tell me, I was like, I'll drive my own car. I had called my mentor, I called my homegirls. They was like, yeah, drive your own car, sis.
Why didn't they say don't go? I need your mentor, at minimum the mentor, to say, hey, actually don't go at all. What sounded desirable about this man? And y'all are gonna see him on camera. So I don't even have to ask what looked desirable. I Again, there are children involved. Why go through this with someone that's telling you basically they currently involved in stuff, they got to pass. They changing the date times on you, even if there was not the other things. It's really weird to push a. First of all, we're not scheduled on the same day I just met you. Just I need to process first of all, but then you set a time, then you got to push it back 2 hours like that late. Just reschedule, but also don't go. That's my ending. Don't go. Again, I am claiming red flags on both sides of this duo. I just want to make that clear.
I was like, yeah, go ahead and tell me now. And then he was like, no, I want to tell you and we can talk face to face. So I'm like, yeah, let me get my fire, let me get my everything, let me get all the weapons, right? So I'm like, I'm definitely driving. And so he texted me, he was like, I had to do my rounds and I got all my people something to eat. He was like, I went and got you some wings or some. Well, he didn't tell me what he got me. He said I went and got you something to eat or whatever. While I got all my people something to eat, and I'm thinking in my head, I ain't finna eat that shit. Not because I'm being ungrateful, because you would never know. You would never know. Once again, this is Birmingham, Bessemer. These niggas is kind of off here, and I don't know what his intentions was. So yeah, of course, I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't eating that. I'm cool. I ain't say nothing though, because I'm always forever remain humble and grateful for whatever, you know what I'm saying, that somebody try to do. Um, Whatever. I just wouldn't go eat it. You could be grateful and turn some shit down too. Um, but yeah, he was like, yeah, you want to get something to drink? And he was like, well, we can go to a bar that's near the house. I'm like, nah, we're going to go where you said we're going to go, because I don't party in my area. You know, I go outside of my area to party because of the YNs and the YWs. I can't get into them crowds. So he had a call, so he got off the phone with me. And he made it there before I did. I was shocked. And I get to the place and I park on the street. And he's like, park park in the parking lot. I was like, no. I was like, I'm good, you know. Cause I know that the parking on the street free. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm like, I didn't parallel park, nigga. I barely know how to fucking drive. I'm finna stay right here. Anyway, so let me bag up a little bit. He was like, you know, he was like something. He was acting paranoid for a second. He said, I done shot 3 niggas since I been here. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you on? Like, I had to slip that in there. Cause at some point in the conversation he said that.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Him thinking that it would impress you that he shot 3 people. Don't even walk into the date with him. He gives you that information. You turn around and walk away. She has kids. She has kids. Like, I don't understand. Red flag, red flag.
Girl, he was like that he didn't have, I don't know if he thought this was gonna make him look like very masculine or attractive, but he was like, I didn't have to shoot 3 niggas since I'd have been in Baltimore, Birmingham, or Alabama, period. I was so unimpressed. And then by him being a 44-year-old man, like, baby, I'm thinking you coming with maturity. And you talking about you had to shoot 3 niggas since you been here. What are you doing that you gotta shoot 3 niggas? We all present for part 4. Y'all not giving me no engagement, and I don't like this because this is entertaining. Oh, child, let me take a shot. Anyway, so part 4.
I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt just a little bit. I feel like there's certain energy and activity that then attracts someone that thinks you want to hear that they shot 3 ends. I'm gonna leave it there.
So he's talking all crazy, whatever. And I guess trying to make himself seem like a big nigga. Automatically thinking because he seen me in that area that that's what I go for. But I don't really go for hood. I like hood niggas who done got their life together and regular men because I used to be that hood bitch. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, keep in mind this man 44 years old. Anyway, so I get to the place and like I said, I parks on the fucking street. He parks in the parking lot. And so I'm like, I pull up and I'm like, I'm here and I'm looking at him turn in circles in the parking lot because apparently he been pre-gaming. He just acting fucking slow. So I was like, I'm finna go to the women's bathroom. And I just walked to the women's bathroom like while he was turning. He seen me and he was still turning in circles. So I went to the women's bathroom, just looked at myself, adjusted my clothes. Because I had on a Nike shirt and my shirt was oversized. And so I had on a tennis skirt. So I kind of like, let me tie it up in the front. Um, so we went to go. First of all, he came and hugged me from behind. And bro, I don't even fuck with you like I don't know you like that yet to be doing all of that in public like you're not my man. So, and it was the way that he did it was just like too much for me. And so I sat down at the bar and the bartender came over and I had got me some Lulu and Sprite and I forgot what he got. But anyway, I was like, you know what? I don't even know where I stopped at because I'm headed on another date and that was my date calling me to see, talking about what he need to wear. But anyway, so we sitting at the bar or whatever. And so I'm like, what you need to tell me? Y'all, the first thing that came out his mouth was, look, because I thought he was going to tell me, like I said, that the girl that was dropping the baby off and picking her up sometime from the pre-K was his girlfriend. But the first thing he told me is, I got 9 kids.
He has 9 kids. She's telling her next date what to wear. I guess she's keeping her options open. I have no words. I have no words. What do you want me to say? So she posts this. This is the voicemail he left her. Y'all just go ahead and listen.
Okay, I'm off the E-way there, man. I'm calm down a little bit. I was just calling you back. Understand my problem laid down, man. Again, I really, apologize for the evening. You know, you probably won't see me again, shit like that. So, you know, I ain't Georgia for the time I've been here. Um, I would like to do a little bit more with you, but I don't think you were feeling like that anyway. But I did enjoy you, baby. I hope you could have got some kind of pleasure out even though you were irritated. I ain't gonna bother you. I ain't gonna bother you, Shawty. I just want you to know, I made it the best of them, but I ain't finna sit here, Shawty. I ain't finna sit here. So, yeah, you can't stay dangerous, baby. You are something that I would really need time. And I apologize once again for the inconvenience of the evening with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have stayed on your kids for all that. So, dang, life.
So obviously, I think all parties need to cut their losses. There's nothing to salvage here. Okay, for those that were curious, what does he look like? Here you go. Here you go.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Don't look like that. Don't look like that because you look like, this nigga not the one.
Jesus be offense. Let's move on. Okay, so on her last post when she showed him, she had said, "Join me live at 5 Central Standard Time." This is her letting people know, hey, y'all didn't, I guess they didn't roll through or whatever.
I went live and y'all missed it. Part 4 coming.
Did I already play part 4? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I already played part 4. So that's what I'm saying. It feels like these are out of order, and I'm sorry if it's on my end, but we already watched part 4. Unless there's a, I actually found 2 part 4s, so maybe we'll see the other part 4. Okay, yeah. So this is also labeled part 4, so we'll listen to this one.
I just got home from with the girls. Let me do part 4. Okay, but so let me go back a little bit. Okay, so why before he came and got me, he said he went and got his team food. So why he
Okay, never mind. That was a different dating story because he didn't pick her up. The one we're talking about now didn't pick her up. So disregard. Let's move on. All right, this person said they just know it's up down in Birmingham because her boyfriend's car got towed there too.
girl, yes, exactly. I don't that traumatized me. I'm gonna go back to find the girl from the video, but that right there traumatized me. Who the hell reads the fine print for real? Ugh. Up down would not be seeing me no time soon though.
All right, this is a stitch, so it's not a repeat video, so stick with me.
Hate and his car just got towed. I'm just so okay. So I wanted to make this video so I can sum up everything that happened in the date at one time. Okay, so he wanted to tell me something before we went on a date, but he refused to tell me. But over the phone, he wanted to tell me in person. Why did he tell me he got the first thing he started off with was he got 9 kids? Then he talking about he had to shoot 3 niggas since he been in Alabama. Then he was like he's married. He been married for 25 years, but his wife left him because she felt like she wanted to go live her life. But now she came back in February and been staying with him since February. And he paying her car note and shit like that. Boom. Then the car that got towed, and it wasn't even his car, it was her car. So he had to call her because his regular ass didn't know the information about the car. And then he don't even have a driver's license or an ID. So he had to ask her permission for the car to be released to me. And then when he went and got the car, I'm like, bitch, I done did all of this, so we finna go get something to eat. Like, you finna take me to get something to eat. So we went to Al's. I got me a chicken bacon. And then after I got the food, he was like, I want to take you to get a massage and all this, that, and the other. And I'm looking at him like, bitch, I'm not going nowhere with you. Nowhere else. And then he was like, well, can you come home with me? I can't make this shit up. Come home where? To you and your wife? Like,
You ever have some things that are so ridiculous you don't have words? That's me. I don't have words. I'm going to go to the next segment now. All right, the last one that I have is when she's on the actual date with him, like I guess inside the restaurant or something. Let's watch.
but you gonna spoil me? I can have whatever I want. That's what
You gonna give it to me the same way, though, right?
what you mean?
I can have whatever I want. I'm gonna give it to you like that. Ooh, I saw that. Ooh.
What? Drink number 2. I need it. Yeah. I'm piling.
It's slide. You looking hot?
I'm looking hot.
What you like?
Oh, Lord,
That's too much, ain't it? That's too much, ain't it?
Too
Check
much
this
too
out.
soon.
Being that I ain't 29, I ain't 30 shit. You know what I'm saying? In my latter age, I enjoy the intimacy of a little. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. Cause you look like, this nigga not the one. You not the one.
The fuck did they just tow his fucking car? I am livid. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Y'all can't see me, but I'm just sitting here shaking my head. Hopefully I have some kind of red flag emoji or something playing here because I cannot. I will have her account linked in the description box, and I also probably will have it pinned in the comments section so everyone can freely form their own opinions. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.